All right. I don't know what I would call this. Maybe a lessons learned or a few things to remember. Kind of a thing that I've, just from, I guess, mostly from September '06 turn, but also, just a few things that have been going on in my head about for the whole game. Okay, so I did move. So my original thing. I did want to move Battle Group 2 back here. That was my original idea that I wanted to do. And then I was like, oh no, I even made like a little 2-minute video or something about it, saying that, oh no, I shouldn't be able to do it because that uh, rail line's been cut. However, in keeping with Dave Schroeder's idea that it's not the hex, it's the hex side, and he also does mention, I mean, that's the whole point of the reason why you can get that -1 whenever you get like over, I think you can't, 4 points of penalty or something like that, that you can use the um, pretending to use the bridge infrastructure, even though you're not on the train, you're using the bridge infrastructure to get across. Well, since that hex side still has the bridge infrastructure, I should still be able to move the Battle Group 2 back. So I did. In a weird way, now that afterwards I was looking at them, where they would have been here if I would have, stuck with, oops, they shouldn't be able to do that. Maybe it would have been kind of good, but the thing is, Battle Group 2 is just they've got hardly anybody there. Like, their points is just brutal. And so, like, even here, um, the 14th is like, down to 1 for crying out loud. So anyways, it's bad. Oh, and here's the second thing about lessons learned. So what I think I'm going to start doing, because it's driving me nuts about all these it's just to speed up the game, especially in preparation for when I'm going into thinking about the grand campaign, and it's going to be, a bazillion counters and so on and so forth. I'm gonna print. So I think I've scanned in all the counter sheets. I'll take a look, and if I haven't, I'll go to BGG, and I'm sure they have some image files. But what I'm going to do is scratch out all the strength points on the left-hand side, and just print out a whole set of counters for several reasons. One is so it's just going to be the movement that's going to be shown. And what I'm going to do is enter everything into a spreadsheet, and then I'll print it out and just do like a checklist. So I'll have like both the full strength and reduced sides, what their actual, and then any minus strengths, and I'll keep and their what if they belong to a battle group, or what army they're with, and so on and so forth, and what hex they're in. So that way I can get rid of all this later on when I've got like way more counters to deal with, and I can reduce the stacking a little bit. I'm still going to keep the cubes. I can tell you that much. The cubes are never going away. They're just, for me, like, I just love them to bits. So they're staying. And I haven't done the initiative yet for next turn. Maybe I should do it for now. Just why not? Wonder who it's going to be. So, oops, where's the other cube? Oh, darn it. Maybe that's the end because I can't find it. But it didn't make a weird noise, so it's got to be somewhere close by. But, oh, there you are. So, here we go. We'll see who's going to be getting the first turn. My God, if it's the Russians again, that's just going to be nuts. Part of me is kind of just for the drama, I guess. I don't know. Every turn, I'd like to kind of see the Austrians get it, but we'll see here. So I'm not looking down, so I don't know. I'm going to grab this one. So it's the Germans. The Germans are going to go first. All right. So that'll be interesting because I think they can do some recombination. Oh yeah, I got to remember to start not move the thing so fast. So that was one of the things I'm going to do is, well, like I said, I've moved them back the proper way, or the original way I wanted to do them. Two, I'm going to start printing off counters, and so that way I can get rid of all the -1, -2. Yeah, it's going to be a lot more work with the spreadsheet and everything, but that doesn't bother me. I love all that nonsense. And the other lesson learned, or whatever the heck you want to call it, is how quick your lines of communication can be severed, especially with cavalry. Oh my God, that was fast. And The Germans are just all over the flippin' place. Oh my God. I just dawned on me. That means the Germans are kind of getting a double turn. Yeah, they are because they went last. So now the initiative is working. All this time it's been like I said, the Russians keep winning the freaking, or they haven't won them all, but primarily they've been winning quite a bit of them, and it's that thing to roll for initiative hasn't really been you know doing much, but now it's going to, because now that's like the Germans have kind of caught the Russians off guard or something. I don't know, but this is going to be, yeah, especially due to the fact that the Russians are not going to be able to react to what's going on. They could have started doing something about all those cavalry, and now they can't. Oh boy, oh boy. And now that I'm not moving the headquarters around, those 40 supply points can be transferred around. I can only do 10 apiece, but so flippin' what? That's amazing. Yeah, so that's it. Here I was thinking I'm just going to be talking about lessons learned and all that stuff, but as soon as I figured out that who's going to be going next, it was like, whoa. So, yeah, but I still want to write down, I guess, the overall ideas of what everybody's up to and so on and so forth. Yeah, and I also figured out, I went upstairs and took a look at my copy of Diplomacy, the map, to see. I didn't realize that Silesia is actually, I guess, down here, and I guess is part of Austria-Hungary. Still learning so much. It's not funny. And I guess that I was thinking that Germany is worried about it. I guess it's Bohemia is over towards that area. So never played Diplomacy, and I don't know if I ever will, but I like the map, and it's helping me out anyways, looking at all that funny stuff. And oh yeah, that was the only other last thing I'm gonna chit chat about. I guess about the Grand Campaign is I don't know, like with the Grand Campaign, I just don't want to do a regurgitation of history, in the sense I think I would rather use the scenarios and do scenarios that way. In other words, keep everything historical, like who are the allies and so on and so forth. But with the Grand Campaign, I'm thinking I'm not going to do that. I'm going to do what suggestion that Dave Schroeder says, and it's like, well, you don't have to go that way. You can start, like I said, a game like pickup hockey. You start with one side France and the other side with Germany, and then away you go. And so I'm already looking into that, and I think it's going to be interesting the way I'm going about it. I'll talk about it later, but I don't feel good about the situation I've set up. Anyways, Austria-Hungary, I think, would be in way worse shape than they are historically, and that's saying something, I would have to say. Yeah, so that'll be that, and yeah, I'm a week behind. I wanted to get this turn done last week, but I'm Mr. Pokey. And this is unbelievable considering I play every day. Okay, that's it.